Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Honey Don't. Now, I was expecting a lot from this, but it's only 5.3 on IMDb, and 7,744 people rated it so far. So obviously not that great. Aubrey Plaza is in it. What's her name? Margaret Qualley is in it, and Chris Evans. So can it be that bad? I don't know. It is a dark comedy about a small town private investigator, Honey O'Donoghue, who delves into a series of strange deaths tied to a mysterious church. I don't know. I'm excited to see if it's any good. I can tell you I have to be excited. Quick sidebar, you can fast forward until I come back if you don't want to hear this piece, but for those of you who know, I have a projector. That's how I watch all of my movies. I've had this projector for over 10 years. BenQ 1070W, I think it's called. It's been fabulous. You got to replace the bulb every now and again. $85. Well, my screen has gotten pixelated, and those of you who know, I was unemployed for a while, so I dealt with it. I am now getting a paycheck. First thing I did was buy a brand new bulb, $85. Tonight I replaced it. Still pixelated. It's not the bulb, it's the chip. I gotta get a new projector. I had to tell somebody because, you know, so frustrated. So it's still nice and bright, and it looks good, except for all the white dots. So if you ever get it in a projector, that's part of the problem. Now I'm trying to see if somebody can replace I can replace a lot of things. I don't know about that chip. But anyway, let's get into the movie. Hopefully that's better than what the reviews say and my pixelated projector. Stick around. I'll let you know. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Honey Don't, and I kind of get why the scores are kind of low, at least in my opinion. I don't know, sometimes for me, like, dark comedies like this don't always hit, and this one definitely didn't for me. I didn't quite understand it. I don't know what, you know what I mean? It starts off, I'll try and walk you through as much as I can. It starts off a car crash, and a girl is killed in the car crash, and somebody comes up to the car and takes a ring off of her finger, right? That's how the movie starts. Okay, great. And then it jumps around, and we find out Margaret Qualley is a detective, who I guess at some point decides to start looking into this. I'm not even 100% sure that she was involved. Charlie Day is also in it. He seems like she's a private detective. He's like a detective under, the police station kind of thing, right? Okay. He has some small pieces in this, but you almost forget he's there. And then you got Aubrey Plaza, who works at the police station. She seems like the evidence locker lady. Okay. Her and Margaret Qualley kind of hit it off, and they start a relationship. Okay, great. That's a large majority of what I picked up from this. And then we have Chris Evans, who's running like a church, an evangelistic church out there, and he's like using his power for evil, and there's a lot of sex in this movie, and he's a big part of it. So he's giving it to his flock, if you will. So okay, great, and that's really it. And now there's other small pieces that he's involved in. So you're keeping an eye on him, on what's going on. There's this relationship between the two girls. She also has a niece who has a troubled past, an abusive boyfriend. And that's really it. Like, I was watching it. I wasn't on my phone at all. I was rewinding it to make sure I got everything. And then, I don't know, like I said, I guess she was investigating this car wreck at some point. I had no idea. I don't know who hired her. Then you come, it's like, oh, hey, here's what's going down. And I still don't even know what had happened. Like, I was expecting some kind of big elaborate type thing here, and it's not there. It's like they, this is my take on the movie. This is what I got, right? You got all the setup with everybody, right? Okay. So the movie's about Chris Evans just being a bad priest, you know what I mean? And doing things like that, doing, girls and crime and stuff like that, right? And it's also about these two girls who find each other and, like, hit it off for a couple of dates. And there's a little niece story, right? That's what I got. There's a car accident in the middle, everything I just said. And then at the end, it's like, oh, we forgot. She's supposed to be investigating this whole thing. So this is what happens. Sort of. I don't know. I really don't know. So, I get the low scores. I give it a low score too. I thought I liked Margaret Qualley. I don't know if I liked her or not. You know, Aubrey Plaza was good when she was funny. Um, so I don't know. Not that I didn't dislike them in this, but it wouldn't. I do like them. It's not enough for me to watch this film that much. And Chris Evans is like, he's kind of annoying in this one, like a lot of his recent roles after Captain America. But there you go. All right, that's it. I'm being harsh and the materialist. Ugh. You know, like, all right. Anyway, there you go. That's what I got. And I had to watch it with dots on my screen. So I don't know if I was helpful at all, but hopefully I saved you some time. Pick another one. Don't pick this one. If you haven't seen Weapons yet, check that one out. All right, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.